Whether it's maxing out your theme team, building up that God Squad, or maybe copping an extra card for Weekend League, take a look at my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest coins and the best service out there. Use code JOCK at checkout for 5% off your order. There will be a link in the description. YouTube, couple things to announce before we get started with today's video. I am in Florida right now, Monday through Thursday, so I got a couple videos scheduled to post. It's not going to be like up-to-date content, no new theme teams or anything until I get back, but we do have a couple fun videos that will be posted in the duration, so let me know if I miss anything or what I need to do when I get back. Also, rating my subscribers' teams is a new series on the channel. I will be streaming every Sunday, rating your guys' teams, and probably like 10 to 15 teams per video or lineups per video. I'm going to try to get to as many teams as possible. However, it's impossible to get all of your teams rated and ranked in the system. This will be a series for the rest of Madden 21, and we're probably going to do this series in Madden 22 as well. I'm not claiming this series to be my idea. I know there are multiple YouTubers out there that have ran this, currently run this, and will run it in the future on their channels, like Swift, Ferdy, Guffox. Shout out to anyone that uses this series. It's a great way to connect to your subscribers, and that's exactly what I want to do, is just connect with you guys a little bit more. So not my idea, we're just exercising someone else's idea on the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button, say what's up down in the comments, leave a like on this video, and don't forget to turn on post noties. Join the Noti gang, man! That being said, rating your guys' teams, part 1, let's go. So this is the offense of the first team. We've got Dree Archer, Lamar Jackson in the backfield. So honestly, a deadly duo, a really deadly duo. Then we've got Justin Jefferson, Diggs, Santana Moss, all pretty valid receivers. See, the receivers, they're all good receivers, but I'm not seeing a big man. I'm not seeing like the staple go up and get it receiver. And then we got Ozzie Newsome at tight end. The offensive line is honestly really good. This is a tough, and he's got Marcel Reese at fullback too. This is a tough, so what I'm going to do with these teams, I'm probably going to rate the offense, rate the defense, and then average those out, I guess. Okay, I'm going 9-1. I'm going 9-1 on the offense. And remember, boys, no one's going to get a 10. You can never get a perfect score unless you have goal 99s across the board, which even if you do, I'm still not giving it a 10. So offense, I'm going 9-1 out of 10. Looking at the defense, 9-1 on the offense. We've got Brian Dawkins, Derwin James, Will Jackson, Night Train. Who is that? AJ Terrell. Okay, so your offense is definitely a priority over the defense. I'm looking at this right now. Raw score. Probably gonna rattle this one off because we definitely have some holes on the defense. I don't think AJ Terrell gets the job done at corner 3. So I'm attacking the slot every single time. I'm gonna say defense is more of a. I'm thinking 8-7 for defense. So 9-1 and 8-7 out of 10. And that calculates to, I got to pull my calculator out real quick, 17.8 divided by 2 with a raw score of an 8-9 final stamp. First team ever rated on the channel. All right, so this is versus squad. What is that? A bunch of 96s and 95s across the line. So nothing too crazy, but a pretty solid offensive line. Moss, Diggs, Isaac Bruce, so really solid receivers. Looking at the offense, it's all pretty strong. Nothing like game-breaking, but it all gets the job done. I'm going to give the offense probably, I'm going to go 9-3 on offense. I like Moss and Bruce. I really like Moss and Bruce. I really like that pairing. Defense is going to drop down a little bit. I'm going to say 8-9 out of 10 on defense. 8-9 out of 10 on defense. I can't even tell. Oh no, it's Harry Carson. Make sure we send clear, like as clear as possible, because it's tough for me. That's itty bitty on the screen. I feel like just improvements everywhere. Like it's a good team, but it's nothing just like out of this world crazy. So in 9-3 and an 8-9, we can take a look at what that rounds out to. Official score gets you a 9-1, taking the number 1 spot on the leaderboard. That's verse, I'm pretty sure. Ferdy and Chalk rate your teams. Collab, that would actually be kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of disgusting. So taking a look at our third team, we're going to start with the offense. We've got Tyreek Hill. We've got Tyreek Hill, Andre Johnson, and that looks like the brand new Julio Jones because there's no card art there that just came out today. So interesting, very interesting wide receiver core. Vernon Davis at tight end. This team looks really good. I think this is the best offense we've seen, right? The offense is absolutely solid. This is definitely going to be close, probably close to 9-5 territory on offense. And then 9-5 in my head. Not official score yet. Okay, so your safeties are really good. You've got really good safeties. Interior core, we've got the new Clowney golden ticket. We've got Derek Thomas. Yeah, okay. No, we got a valid squad, boys. This is gonna be the new number 1. This is definitely gonna be the new number 1. And let me go on Twitter just to make sure. This is Jacob Forsman. Safeties are solid. Defense, I think we've got the best defense we've seen so far. I'm gonna go. What's Brilliant's overall? 98. It looks 9-8, Jake. That squad looks really good. No money spent too. I mean, it honestly doesn't really affect the score at all. But just to know that the squad's no money spent is is definitely interesting. Offense, we're going to go 9-5, and defense, we're honestly going to go 9-5 as well. Strong 9-5 team. Very strong 9-5 team. We're going to go Forsman at number 1 with a 9-5 flat for both. And a 9-5 is 9-5 is strong. Very strong. Forsman taking the lead. That's crazy. This is my boy Smitty's team. And editing right here. Okay. So team number 4, you could literally see Smitty in the background. One of my longtime subs. No bias, though. I can't give out any bias. Offensive line, we got 94, 96, 96, 95, 96. So pretty solid offensive line. Not the best we've seen, but definitely very solid. I know this is a theme team, but running back's definitely going to hurt the offense. Based off of what I've previously rated, I'm going to hold off on the offense 1 second. Taking a look at the defense, we got Winfield, Vincent. I think you might be an 8-9 flat. Smitty, I think we got Smitty an 8-9 flat. And Smitty, I know it's tough love, brother, but there's a lot of upgrades you got to make on this team. And I know it's a theme team. I know you got the whole theme team thing going on. It would have been an 8-8, but bumped up to an 8-9 because I can see a reflection in the TV. So official score, Smitty, 8-9. This is a 50 out of 50 Ravens team. This is Owen's team. Deion Sanders, John Brown, Andre Johnson at receiver. So pretty solid receivers. Nothing too crazy, but that new power-up, I see that new out-of-position power-up for Deion Sanders. That's a really, really, really good card. Tight end, we've got Ozzie Newsome. Offensive line, we've got 95, 95, 94, 95, 96. I think, unless my eyes deceive me. So offensive line's pretty solid. Not going to lose points there. Quarterback's Herbert. Running back's Barry Sanders. The only thing that I feel like knocks points off here, and John Brown also recently got a new power-up as well. The only thing that knocks points for me is going to be this Andre Johnson. Because, I don't know what it is. I've just got a weird thing with not liking that Andre Johnson card. I think because it's free, it's just, not as good. You know what I mean? I don't really know if that makes sense. But Herbert, probably not going to see a lot of lineups with Herbert. I feel like that's it's a real strong pick there for quarterback. I'm going to say offense is I'd say this offense is a solid 9-4. And then we're going to take a look at the defense. We've got Deion Sanders, Marcus Peters, Will Jackson. Okay. We got Derwin, Eric Weddle, Isaiah Simmons, and Jamal Adams in the back. Oh, okay. 3 good corners with Rod Woodson as a backup. So basically 8 good DBs. Montez Sweat's a demon off the edge. Calais Campbell's only at a 92. That's definitely going to hurt you that he's not fully powered up. Adalius Thomas also is not fully powered up. Definitely going to hurt you. So I would say the defense is more so you've got your priorities in order where you've got all sick DBs, but not having those defensive linemen, those pass rushers, Adalius Thomas and Calais Campbell maxed out is definitely going to shave some points off this. I think defense is a solid 9. I think it's a solid 9. It's a 9 because we've got the priorities in check where all of our DBs are absolutely solid, but just not having those pass rushers fully upgraded. It's gonna leave a little bit of a dent in the defense. This defense with those DBs, it had solid 9-5, 9-4 potential, shaved down to a 9. Final score of a 9-1-5, and I'm pretty sure this was for Owen. Owen is officially second place with this team. So we've definitely got some room to improve here, right? But that overall is a solid team. I'm gonna try to do this with no bias too. So this is my boy Dom squad. If you guys ever see a Bills theme team gameplay on the channel, I'm using this team or the team with no fillers. But starting on an offense, we've got Darius Hayward-Bay, Julio Jones, and Stephon Diggs. So, really solid receiving core right there. I don't know if you can get any much better than that. Obviously, I'm a Diggs fan, so that's a little biased. But Josh Allen, Alvin Kamara in the backfield, and we got Barry Sanders as well. So, DeMarco at fullback, just absolutely absurd. The offensive line, the Hogs, the trenches, whatever you want to call it. We've got a goal 99 at tackle. We've got Tyron Smith, Steve Hutchinson, Travis Frederick, I'm pretty sure, Marshall Yanda. So basically all the best offensive linemen in the game. We got Jeremy Shockey at tight end. Forsman had a really good squad at 9-5, but I think this offense has got to be I'm thinking 9-6, 9-7. It's in between there. I'll get back to that. On the defense, we've got Winfield, Troy Vincent, Deion Sanders, and then we've got Micah Hyde, Poyer, Eric Berry, Palomalu at safety. So, it pretty much lights out at the DB position. We've got Derek Thomas, London Fletcher, Mills, Edmonds, and then we've got Corey Moore, Glover, Kyle Williams, J.J. Watt. I'm not going to lie, Dom. I hate to be picky because this team is absolutely absurd, and it's extremely expensive. But the one thing I think you could really use would be that golden ticket Clowney. And I think that's where Forsman's got you on defense because the DBs are really good, right? But I know Corey Moore's a good card because this is a Bills theme team. This is 50 out of 50 Bills, by the way. I don't know how. I think you've got to upgrade Derek Thomas to a goal 99. I think that's really the only faulty spot on this defense. I think Clowney could definitely help out there. I think I'm going to give Dom. I think Dom's going to have it at number 1 with a 9.65. 9.65. We're getting into the hundreds place now. 9.65 solid team. I would say a 9.7 on offense and a 9.6 on defense. Rolling this out to a 9.65. I think that's pretty fair. Dom, really good team. Taking the first overall rank. So looking at the leaderboards, we've got Dom at a 9.65. Forsman at a 9.5 so far. We've got Owen at a 9.15. We've got Verse at a 9.1. And then Smitty at an 8.9. And I don't have a name for the first one, but the first one we rated was an 8.9 as well. Okay, so this is MM Squad. This is our 7th squad, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7th team we've rated today. So offense overall, I mean, based off of my previous scores, I would have to give this offense. Fullback's going to take it down a little bit. Really solid at running back and quarterback. It's just that the tight end and the offensive line is gonna really drag this team down a little bit, grading wise, not performance wise. Maybe performance wise, not exactly sure. Official score of an 8. Oh, I'm thinking. Hold on, gears are churning. We're gonna go 8-7. Then moving over to the defense, we've got Joe Hayden, Steven Nelson, Rod Woodson, really good cornerbacks. Minka, Troy Polamalu. Polamalu's not maxed out, definitely gonna hurt a little bit. TJ Watt, Shazier, solid. Like, these are all really good cards. Like, this is a good team, don't get me wrong. It's just some of these guys not being fully maxed out, really good. So defense, I'm going to give this a solid. I think we give both an 8-7 out of 10. I think this team, it's good. It's really good for being no money spent. Listen, don't get me wrong. I know that might have been a little bit negative, like talking about some of those cards, but this is a really good no money spent team. To have this many good cards is definitely an accomplishment in this Madden. It's just that some of these cards not being fully powered up is definitely going to shave points off the lineup. So an 8-7 out of 10, but I would be proud of having this team if I was no money spent. Okay, our 8th team we are rating today coming from Vaughn. Starting off on the offense, we got Tyron Smith, Hutchinson, Kelsey, Brooks, Lane Johnson. Really solid offensive line. Bavaro at tight end, and the new Dallas Goedert and Ertz. So this is definitely an Eagles theme team if I were to guess. Oh, we've got Golden Tate. We've got Deshaun Jackson, Andre Johnson. We've got Herschel Walker, Cunningham, Barry Sanders, all stout. Really good offense. I don't think it's game-breaking. I think Dom's got you beat on offense by a little bit. I'm going to go solid 9-4-5 on offense. I'd say, if anything, maybe work on getting a third receiver instead of Andre Johnson. I know he gets Eagles chems for you, but maybe if you can move some things around, get a third receiver that's just an absolute beast, that would definitely help out this offense a lot. And then on defense, looking at, we've got Asante Samuel, Nnamdi Asomugha, Eric Allen, Dominique Vargas-Camardi, and Darius Slay. So, Darius Slay's playing safety. He said he also has Jalen Mills down in the box. So at safety, he's sacrificing the overall. Slay is a goal 99 corner for those of you that are confused. It says he's a 92 strong safety, but he's already got 4 99 corners, it looks like. So he's just going to put Slay at strong safety and let him play coverage, along with Troy Vincent as well. So don't let those numbers fool you. Those are both 99 overalls there. At linebacker, we got some pretty solid cards. Defensive line, I actually really like. Javon Curse maxed out full gold 99. We've got Perry Cox and Reggie White. So really good cards across the board on defensive line. I think this defense actually is really good. And it doesn't even look like you got any fillers. It's just all Eagles theme team players. I'd say 9-4 out of 10. Or a 9-4-5 out of 10 overall score for Vaughn. But this team's really solid. I would say receiver 3. I don't even think you really need anything on defense, assuming you run nickel 3-5, which I'm pretty sure you did tell me that you run that. We got Brian Dawkins back there and Anthony Harris at safety. I think this team's really solid. Defensive line's pretty much maxed out. Same with the DBs, Darius Slay. Loki, I'm gonna bounce this up. We're gonna go 9-5-5 and 9-4-5 for the offense and defense, and we're gonna go total score 9-5 out of 10. It's going to tie Forsman because I remember Forsman's squad. This team competes with that. I think this squad's really good. Got a couple gold 99s in there. Official score, official ranking by Jock 9-5 flat out of 10. This is long-time subs. This is Joe's squad. So starting out on defense, this is going to be our last team we rank for today's video. This is going to be, we got Trey White, Enos Williams, Carlton Davis on defense. Okay. And the thing is, like, This is like borderline quality of pictures that we need, because I can see some of the overalls, but others I'm going to have to guess. The defensive line is definitely going to pull down a little bit, because it looks like across the board we got 91, 94, 90, 93. Definitely work on the D-line. The only thing is, though, you got to take into account that Clowney's going to be coming off one of the edges. It looks like you've got two of the ultimate eggs in Jadeveon Clowney and Julio Jones, which looks really good on the team, which looks really good. Maybe I would at least consider taking Clowney, selling him, and then fully upgrading the defensive line. Rounding out this defense, I mean, we've got some strong points. Like, we've got two really good corners. But if I take this team into weekend league, I think Cam Chancellor and Weddle are getting smoked. I don't think they're going to be fast enough. Like, I'm not trying to bash it either. Like, some of these guys need to be prioritized maxing out. Like, I would say really focus on getting two really fast safeties, and then that third corner. If you're ever going to play man press, he's going to get smoked. Really work on getting that third cornerback up so you can, be a little bit more versatile with play calling on defense. You're moving in the right direction. Like, you got a really good idea. I can kind of see the scheme starting to form on the defense just based off your cards alone. And Clowney's really going to help you out. But I would say probably like an 8. I'd probably go 8-7. So take a look at offense. We've got Herbert. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't even, Joe, what overall is Herbert? 99 Herbert? Okay. Like, this hurts my soul as a human being, is seeing the offensive line and work done. Like, I don't think, versus a competitive team in weekend league, I don't think you can run the ball whatsoever. You've got good receivers, don't get me wrong, but running the ball has to be a valid option. It's honestly one of the easiest things to do in this game, is just chunking yards, running the ball. And work done, I think that's gonna be your main. Like, you got to get a good halfback. You got to get a good running back. Work done's not going to get the job done. And maybe start from the inside out, go with center, then guards, then tackles for offensive line based off overall. But receivers are good. I would definitely recommend selling Julio, getting a cheaper wide receiver for maybe the wide receiver 3, bumping Mike Evans and Keenan McCardle up. The line is a serious issue. I'm going to keep it real. I don't want to be like a dick or anything. But the offensive line's an issue. Offense is an A5. 8.5 on offense, 8.7 on defense, and that's going to round you out to an 8.6 out of 10. Like, not everyone's spending, days and days at a time on this game, or not everyone's buying coins. Not everyone's using code JOCK. Put it that way. So we've got the right idea for this team. I can see the idea. Like, I can see the scheme. I can see what we're trying to do. We've just got to execute on really upgrading that offensive line, upgrading that third corner, those safeties, the running back. Gone but never forgotten. You got to sell Julio. You got to sell Jadeveon Clowney, the golden ticket, and the 98 that came out of the egg, because you got to upgrade in other spots. It's a sacrifice that you're just going to have to be willing to make. And that's going to be the last team we're going to rank today. So going through our leaderboard here, we have scores of 8-9, 9-1, 9-5, 8-9, 9.15, 9.65, 9.5, 8.6, and then an 8.7. So, finishing out today, our top 3, Dom at a 9.65, and then we have Vaughn and Forsman at a 9.5. But the leaderboard looks pretty solid so far. Lots of good teams. This will be a series that we can probably run for the rest of Madden 21 and also the start of Madden 22. As long as you guys keep sending quality photos on Twitter DMs, Instagram DMs, in the Discord, whatever. I will link the Discord in the description for the video. If any of you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to send in your lineups, to talk about MUT, whatever. But I feel like this is going to be a series that's going to be on the channel for a long time. And, credit to anyone. I don't know who the first one was to start this series on YouTube, but I know Swift runs it. I know Ferdy runs it. I think Gut Fox runs it too. I'm sure Gut Fox has been doing it longer than those two, but it doesn't really matter. Credit to anyone and everyone that uses this series on their channel. It's a really good way to connect with your subscribers, and I do plan on, doing this at least once a week. Should I play a weekend league game? Should we rip weekend league?